Hi everybody, it's Diane, and I'm sure everyone's getting their fill of this altered dog book, but that's what I'm doing today. Since I found those calendar pages, there are a bunch of labs, and since we have this, and I need to fill this side, let's do something. This one matches well, the colors go with this side nicely. So you could just do something with that picture right there. You could cut it out. You could cut it out, maybe put these two together. Um, yeah, I think we'll eliminate that one. It doesn't match so well. Okay, well, you have a choice. Use one of these as is, and do something around it, or cut them out. Yeah, that's a good question. Together is nice, maybe a little more fun, but then again, it's kind of busy. There's a lot, technically, this is simple. It is, I admit it. But with the movement of the stars and these stripes, it's kind of busy. Maybe you want to just do one thing. Okay, well, let's start with that route and we'll see what happens. I'm thinking, yeah, do you paint back there? Do you find magazine paper? Do you maybe border it with something, flowers or something? What would you do? That'd be kind of fun. I don't think I've ever done that. Just take a bunch of flowers and go all the way around. Now, because of this, I will have to either paint or paper over. I can't strictly do a border. All right, well, I'm looking at flowers. Diane, where'd you go? She's looking for flowers. And a bunch came out. I only wanted this one. Well, I think that could be fun. Could put big ones in the corners and then smaller ones around. All right, well, watching me not really look for paper off camera is not too fun, I know. Let me pause and I'll look for flowers and then we'll come back and arrange or discuss the background or something. Hang on. Okay, it's finished. There obviously wasn't much to it or much to show. I did put paper over here. You can kind of see it ends there. I think that's actually pretty cool. That would make a nice cover design too, I think. Okay, well, since there wasn't much to that, let's move on. I have this playing card. Who wouldn't like that? And then I had this. It was a bookmark I made a couple of years ago. So I hunted through, I have vintage Valentines. I found a couple dogs. These are copies. So I also pulled my Valentine pink scrapbook paper. So let's see if we can't come up with something cool, because it's almost exactly 6 months till Valentine's Day. Isn't that funny? Well, that's okay. I don't know, maybe this one's too big. Um, well, let's see what else is going on here. It's mostly little, like fill-in stuff. I don't know if that's gonna match. We'll see. These are cute. These look like cookies. That might be too much with the faces on there. These have faces too, but they're a lot smaller. And then just some hearts. This is a little more focal. That would kind of match that. I don't know. And then more hearts. Those are fun. Well, what about a background? Yeah, maybe just pink. Like pink construction paper. I should have thought of that first, huh? I don't know if I have pink. I know I have pink in another room. I have construction paper in another room. Anything handy to just use for the meantime. This is cute. See, hunting for pink paid off. Here's a strip of red. Well, it obviously matches. I don't think I would want it under there. I have to pause and get pink. All right, this is pinkish. It's a little darker, or a little something, a little muted there. I wouldn't want, but let's just pretend it's fine. It's pink. Well, love isn't bad either. Well, let's take that. That's another quote you can write down. Love isn't bad either. That's okay. I still kind of like this one, but I don't know if it's not by that, it might not look right. What about some heart scatter? What? Now this is actually a peachy pink. Something on all of this that would match. Yes, there's something. Yeah, do your Valentine's shopping now. Only 6 months left. Which means Halloween is in the stores now, right? Okay, but yeah, this will match pretty well. Speaking of Halloween, this Valentine paper is in a box with Halloween paper. So when I was digging through, I saw Halloween paper and thought, oh, I should do something cool with that. What should we do? I already made books and I already made cards. I don't know. I have a heart stamp it's not solid. Well, I think this would work out fine, assuming I could find background paper, which I know I have pink. Well, okay, is this going to be just another I'm going to put it together by myself off camera thing? Might be. Maybe people get off easy today. I haven't had a lot of questions for you. All right, hang on. Okay, group, all done. I added some lines here because there was nothing going on in the corner. These were already here, you may recall, so, and ribbon. And I did a little border to emulate that. I used that border. Okay. I put it here for obvious pink reasons. I thought it matched pretty well. And then our playing labs with the flower border, kind of cool. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day out there and happy Valentine's Day.